What is up, you guys? It is Tony Danilovich here to bring you another video game playthrough. Today we are going to be checking out the Doom beta. It was super badass. I love playing it. It's actually going to be live for the public in a couple days. And when I got to play this, we all got you had to go to GameStop on a specific day and you got a code to play through the beta for 2 days. But they're doing the same thing, but this time it's just going to be open for the public so that you guys can play it. You don't have to have any codes, deal with any of that crap. But anyways, let's get right into it. So we're checking out the profile here. You get to look at your statistics, your medals, all that stuff. Customizing the characters in this game is really fun. There's different helmets and torsos and arms, legs, all that stuff for your armor. And you get more armor as you progress through the game and level up. So it's pretty cool. I'm hoping that there's going to be a wide variety of customizations for this game, which it kind of looked like there's going to be a lot that you can get so that you play more. It's not one of those games where you're just going to play for a little bit and then set down if you're into getting everything. Now with the guns, it's really cool because you get to customize your guns pretty much however you want. I mean, they have specific like designs and stuff that you have to pick, but you can also just do colors, and you unlock more colors as you go. One thing that's really cool is here in a second, you can make your gun look more weathered. Like you see the weathering right here, the percentage. You can't really see too much with the weathering right here, but you can make it look used or old or dirty, and it's really cool because it adds more of that, war-torn, it's been to battle type look to it. So if you're into that, it's really cool because you can mess around, and with all the colors, designs, weathering, you can kind of pick what you want your guns to look like. And what's cool is you can do this with every gun, so when you're playing in the game, everyone's running around with their own designs, their own colors, their own guns, and it just, I don't know, it adds that extra little feel to the game where you get to kind of choose the character you're playing and what you want it to look like. But as you see right here, I'm making my gun look pretty weathered, pretty old. Kind of went through and customized all the specific weapons. Here for the taunts, I'm sure you'll unlock more, but the dance one, the horns medals, which is my favorite, I thought that was really cool. Kiss to the crowd. Just some smart ass little taunts. We got the wave. But yeah, it's every game's not, you have to have the taunts. Kind of like at, the end of Call of Duty. You have to have that in your face, fucking teabagging bullshit, taunt the other team. But yeah, the horns medal is the one that I chose because obviously I thought it was badass. And the modules. So right here I don't have any selected because this was the first time that I played the game. But they actually add like little 10% extra to your armor or 10% damage. So it's kind of like a little boost. So here's the layouts. We got the rocket launcher, the plasma rifle. We got Vortex, which is kind of long range. The super shotgun, which honestly did a pretty widespread range. I didn't expect it. The heavy assault was pretty cool. Every gun in this game, it's all fast paced. So we have TDM, Warpath just for the beta. I'm sure there's going to be a lot more modes when the full game is released, but we just played through some TDM. Infernal was a really cool map, and with all these maps, there's pickups everywhere, so it's more fast-paced. It's kind of like Halo meets Unreal Tournament, so if you've played both of those games, you kind of know what I mean. It's more fast-paced. You have to run around and pick up armor as well as health if you end up being damaged, and it's pretty crazy. It's all out mayhem with the way that this game is. So if you're into more of the camping style games like Call of Duty or anything like that, you probably won't appreciate this game for what it is because it's so fast paced. It's just a different style of game, which I like because I'm tired of playing through the same, every game that's released has the same layout and everything, and it just gets boring. So with them to bring this back, it's really cool. Like, the graphics are awesome. There's executions that are way brutal. I don't know, everything about this game kind of caught my interest. It's one of those games where I'll play once in a while and I'm sure I'll set it down, but I just kind of have to be, in the feeling to jump on. But it is awesome. You can transform into a beast and just go, it's insanely overpowered. You can just walk around and whoop everyone's ass. So I don't really know how I felt about that at first, but yeah, I don't know, it's pretty cool. There, you start with, is it 6v6? I'm pretty sure. But yeah, around there, and it's just all out mayhem. People use their long range, then you have other people running around with their shotguns. And right here, I wanted to try out the Vortex rifle as long range. I wanted to kind of see how everything works. So for the first little bit that I played, I'm kind of just learning the controls. And as some of the gameplay progresses, some of the other rounds / games I played, throwing the horns and all the gestures, checking out all the buttons. But right here are the pickups. We have the health, we have the armor, cutting around to fighting some enemies. And this dude just executes me. I had to throw that in there to show you guys. That was one of them. They get pretty brutal though. I think there's a couple wide variety of executions you can use. And the teleport thing, check this out. You throw that, and then if you hit LB, it teleports you to where you threw it. So you can just throw it right in front of someone, then you can warp to where you threw it and be right behind them and execute them or kill them. I think I might do it here in a second, but it's pretty cool. And this shotgun, as you see, has a wide blast. It's moving pretty quick if you're closer. And I don't know, all the weapons, there's definitely, it caters to everyone. Okay, I teleported right there. It's really cool that you can do that. It's a really good tactic to throw behind somebody if you're trying to just come up behind them, execute them, or have, you know, the advantage on them with a shotgun. So I thought that was really cool. That's going to come into play with all the people in skill and figuring out this game. But it's awesome, man. It's definitely different. All these pickups. And it's one of those games where your kill streak is not going to be like 30-0. Like, you could, but I mean, it's going to take a lot more because it is so fast-paced. You are running around getting health. You can't just sit in a corner unless, you know, you're the beast or you have something and you're just chilling. But it's awesome, man. I do love the graphics. I love the levels that I got to play. I'm excited to play the full game. The campaign is going to be what I'm super excited for because I watched some of the gameplay for that and it looks amazing. Just ripping out monsters' hearts and their brains and stomping their heads in. It's brutal, man. So if you played any of the other Dooms, I don't remember really. I played them, but I don't remember them being like this too much. The graphics obviously were a little different back then. I remember them being brutal, but this just brought a whole new feel to the game. So with games like Gears of War and chainsaws and ripping people apart, this is just a whole different kind of the graphics and everything with it. It's dope, man. But see this, there's teleporters. You can teleport to different parts of the map. And I don't know, man, it's awesome. People can run from you, but there's just so much to it. You get a little double kill right here. Should have got the triple, but I got killed. But like I was saying before, like the kill streaks, it's pretty hard, man. Like you have to have armor or just catch them at the right time using the right weapons. Like I went on a couple little killing sprees and everything, but getting used to the game at first, it definitely took a second after I went from playing other shooters and everything to playing this, just because it is such a different game. But it's cool, man. And you can see you have I think you can get 50% armor and then 100% health. You can have that little advantage on people. And yeah, I don't know, it's pretty cool. But I'm gonna quit talking about the game and whining and just letting you guys enjoy the rest of this gameplay we have here. It's an awesome game. I definitely recommend picking it up if you're into the Unreal Tournament faster-paced shooters. It's one of those games that's gonna get a second to get used to, but it's awesome. I give it probably 8.5 out of 10. It was really cool. I can't rate the rest of it until I see the campaign, but I think that's where it's gonna get those extra points with me. Online, it was really fun. This is the beast right there. Comes in and just destroys everyone. But it's awesome, man. I like it, and you guys are gonna have to check it out yourself when it goes live in a few days. This is Tony Danilovich, aka Nightmare. Thank you guys for watching the video. Give this video a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Avengers. Quad damage. Avenger. Vital. 5 kills remaining. Score limit reached. Narrow victory.